PS Artbooks presents Ghostly Weird Stories, Star Publications, all 5 issues, 1953 to 1954. Greetings, folks. We are going to take a good look at Ghostly Weird Stories, all 5 issues. This is the special slipcase volume from PS Artbooks. I'm going to now remove it. It's a great slipcover, and just to give you a little peek at the issues, here's all 5 issues, which were published between September of 1953 and September of 1954. By the way, there's a special issue of Lovecraftiana, the magazine of Eldritch horror. This is the Halloween issue with cover art and interior art by yours truly. I have the link in the description. Please check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Some great stories in this. Here's the cover of the book itself. Now this is from issue number 123. Of course, great L.B. Cole cover. As it says here, PS Artbooks, September of 1953 to September of 1954, covers issues 120 to 124 of Ghostly Weird Stories from L.B. Cole and Star Publications. A 2-page spread. Yes, it's Jay Disbrow. Jay Disbrow did all of the interior art of the cover stories. The first issue of Ghostly Weird, issue number 120, September of 1953, folks. Fabulous L.B. Cole cover. Now, these are sought after. They are always red hot. Jay Disbrow doing Night Monster. I love Jay Disbrow's style. Now, as I've talked about before, of course, with the precode comic artists, I think a lot of the artists that got into the late 60s, 70s, and 80s underground comic scene were heavily influenced by the precode comic book artists, including, I think, Jay Disbrow. But I think that's part of the great thing about Disbrow. If you just look at his faces, it's classic precode. Another tale, The Mummy's Hand. Oh yes, Ghostly Idol. Now, as we look at some of these comic book stories, keep in mind that some of these artists are just simply unknown. If you check out the comics database, you will see that, it's few and far between. We do know that, obviously, Jay Disbrow did interior art, L.B. Cole, the covers. Jack Kamen was in some issues. He was in some of the Ghostly Weird, and a few other artists, but then you just have a lot that are question marks. Then you have some prose here with a story called The Ring and the Skeleton. Vengeful Phantom. Well, that's Jay Disbrow back again with a 1-pager. Another one, The Djinn of Basra, once again illustrated by Jay Disbrow. The Garden of Horror. This one is drawn by Loeb, and really cool. I love this splash. His characters are suitably deranged. It's great. Here's another fabulous L.B. Cole cover for Ghostly Weird Stories number 121. This is still 1953. Just love that cover. Jay Disbrow, naturally, he's heading off the selections here. Underground vibes, man. They're lovely, lovely. Ooh, The Case of the Shrunken Heads. Last Man Alive. You love that? These guys. Man, if that ain't Underground City right there, I don't know what is. Flash camera. $4.95. Wall phones. Yes, private line wall phones, folks. You could talk to your wife in the next room. And one of my favorite L.B. Cole covers of all time, Death Ship. And, naturally, Jay Disbrow does the cover story, Death Ship. Yeah, I just love it. I just love the splash, everything. It's great. Making short order of some astronauts there on the planet. Death and the Devil. Love it. Face of Death. Nice splash page once again. they, break it up a bit and give us some half-pagers, or even quarters, The Mask. Evidence of murder. Here we come with Man Killers. I had this issue, the actual issue, for a while. It was like I would describe it as, 1.5. Cover was detached and then the spine was taped. The Thing from the Void. Disbrow strikes again. It's each. Horns of the Devil. A little twisted tale for your amusement. There. 2-pager. And of course we have Maniac. Some more ads, all kinds of stuff here. Of course, your knives, your guns. All the things, that boys love to buy. Of course, you got your slingshots in there. The Beast from Below. Of course, Jay Disbrow. Needless to say, the classic trademark Disbrow faces. I love it. It's great. Oh, man. Man, oh man, Death Pirate. Here we go with the last issue of Ghostly Weird Stories from September of 1954. I also had this issue originally, and it was better. Actually, it's a good 2.5. There was a couple of things here where tape was pulled off so that you could see a little bit of, color was taken off. Other than that, it was in pretty darn good shape. A very strong 2.5. Eye-catching. You can imagine this, you're walking down the street, you see this in a comic book rack or newsstand. I'd pick this up in a second. And of course, Jay Disbrow comes in with the cover story, Homecoming. Really cool splash page. These weird demons back here. That is great. Yeah, guy hanging out with all the demons. It's a $100,000 ring sale. Yes, your choice. Only $1.98. You could get the Masonic ring, folks. Now, I probably would have grabbed that. You could even get your modern wedding ring right there. Like, hey, babe, I just got you a wedding ring. Check out these classifieds. Female help wanted. Can you make $40 a week addressing postcards at home in your spare time? Personal, incredible, become mental Superman overnight. Old coins wanted. Oh, yes. Ghostly sea monster. He's hanging out with the, whatever the hell that is, quadrupus, I guess. Some more prose, a story called A Thief. The Coward. Oh, amusing splash page, if I do say so. This guy's guarding, and of course the ape's up there, looking at him, and nice silhouette grab there. I like that. And here we go with a great ad for PS Artbooks. There are various volumes, collections here, of course. Weird Mysteries, volumes 1 and 2. And of course, The Thing, Strange World, Space Detective, Weird Tales of the Future, great Wolverton cover. And yet more PS Artbooks. Oh yes, folks. Highly recommended. Go to psartbooks.com. There is also a link in the description. You can get them directly from there. And also Bud Plant, Bud's Artbooks, is having a sale right now. But they are going quickly, folks. As high as 50% off on some of these PS Artbooks. So you may want to check out the link in the description. Great ad. Tomorrow's right here. Alter Ego. There's Roy Thomas. Captain 3D. And of course the back 2 pages. Gorgeous. And that concludes our look at PS Artbooks reproductions of Ghostly Weird Stories, originally from Star Publications and L.B. Cole. Thank you for watching.